Thank you for joining us on this special edition of KPIX 5 News. I'm Juliette Goodrich. Tonight, the world is mourning the loss of NBA All-Star Kobe Bryant. The news of his death has shaken the world of sports and beyond. The Lakers legend died in a helicopter crash in Calabasas. Kobe Bryant was one of 9 people killed. Among the victims was his 13-year-old daughter, Gianna. Sources say they were on their way to a girls' youth basketball game Kobe coached. Tonight, fans are heartbroken.
We all share the same love for the Lakers, for Kobe. I mean, Kobe became a part of our home. It was almost like every night we'd go home and just watch the Lakers when he was on. It was like something you couldn't miss.
We had a winning championship basketball team, and he used to come every year and work with the kids there. And he has been the most humble person I've ever met.
And we have team coverage tonight. Betty Yu is live at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. But first, we go to Dennis O'Donnell, who is live in Miami, where the tone quickly changed when the 49ers got word of Kobe's death. Dennis.
It did, Juliette. Good morning, everybody from Miami. The 49ers and Chiefs arrivals completely overshadowed by the death of Kobe Bryant, whose popularity really ascended far beyond the NBA. He was a hero to so many current NBA stars, and the tributes really poured in from across the NBA.
I just don't have a lot to say. The news is just devastating to everybody who knew him a long time.
There were plenty of tears shed across the NBA today. Atlanta's Trae Young paid tribute by wearing Kobe's number 8. The Warriors cut their practice short when the news broke.
To this generation of NBA players, he was their kind of the first mythical figure for I think a lot of players.
He would say it, I'm going to be the greatest player of all time. He had the talent to do it. And that's one of the reasons he moved so far in the NBA, was that he was not going to be denied. He's going to try to be the greatest player of all time.
Nobody in the NBA knew Bryant longer than Jerry West. The former Lakers GM acquired the 17-year-old Bryant on draft night back in 1996.
To wake up to this news, this has been one of the most horrible days of my life. I felt like I've lost a son. He's bigger than life. And Kobe's legacy, it will remain forever. I feel so horrible for his family. Oh, my goodness. Just want to go to bed and think that this is a nightmare.
Bryant's 13-year-old daughter, Gianna, was also among the 9 people killed in the crash. In 2018, Kobe joked she was going to be the one to continue the Mamba legacy.
When we go out and fans will come up to me and she'll be standing next to me and they'll be like, hey, you got to have a boy. You and V got to have a boy, man. You have somebody carry on the tradition, the legacy. She's like, oh, I got this. You know, boy, for that, I got this.
Kobe Bean Bryant is expected to be inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame next summer. He leaves behind his wife, Vanessa, and 3 daughters. Bryant was 41 years old.
We've had so many great basketball players here that played for the Lakers, but none greater than Kobe Bryant.
What can I say? Mamba out.
I was in the Super Bowl Media Center when the news of Kobe's death arrived, and everybody was grabbing their cell phones, getting all the information they could as fast as they could get it. And you could sense the story had changed from the Super Bowl to Kobe Bryant. And then I get a text from my 15-year-old daughter, Dad, is it true? I told her, unfortunately, it's true. And I tell that story, Juliette, because Kobe Bryant transcended generations. He appealed to old, middle-aged, and young people. It's a testimony, I think, to his character, to the person he was, the father he was, and the player he was. Right now, in Miami tonight, it's about Kobe Bryant. Not the Super Bowl. Juliette,
Absolutely.
back to you.
Yes. To your point, my kids, my teens were the ones that first told me, and I was in utter disbelief. I'm wondering what kind of impact will this have on the week in Miami? I know tomorrow night the players will be available to the media for the first time since this tragic news.
Yeah, it's the first time I've covered many Super Bowls. The first time something like this has occurred. Media night is tomorrow night. The players, I think, will address it at that time, and perhaps we move on to the Super Bowl next Sunday. but many questions remain. What happened in that helicopter? So this story will go on for several days before they start talking seriously about the X's and O's of the football game on Sunday. Juliette.
All right, Dennis, we appreciate it. We look forward to your reports this week. Thank you, Dennis O'Donnell.